Hello, everybody, and welcome to Barbies versus Cholas. I am your color commentator, Hellbilly.
And I am Loquita Bonita. Bienvenidos. Casi estamos listos para empezar.
Muy bueno. The Barbies skating today. 08 is Party. 1016 Malibu's Barbie. 104 Charlie Tango. 2 Bianca Swagger. 314 Super Pie. 33 Mecca. 35 Bitch Barbie. 4590 Bad Habit Barbie. 61 B Randy. 666 Lollyrot. 707 Malibu Mayhem.
We have you.
718 Ragin' Bajin. 74 Dare Roll Dixon. Royalty 77. 818 Harmony. 828 Weird Barbie. 83 American Hurl Doll. Ugh. 911 CT Scan. 999 Enchanted Evening Barbie. And last but definitely not least, 143 Pinball Barbie.
And rocking it for our Cholas. Number 0, Athena Latina. 005, Cinco de Mayhem. 007, Hot Pepper. 030, Tenacious D. 101, La Máquina. 1031, Halloween. Number 13, that's Whiskey. 1313, Naughty Havoc. 21, Machiavelli. 27, Peace War. 4500, Waterhammer. 5150, Doc. Number 60, Kill V Mame. Number 6, Muerte. 745, Rocksteady Betty. Number 8, Chachi Patron. 826, Metallica Breath. 84, Jaws Breaker. Number 87, Victoria. 88, Joya Destroya. 313, Lola Chola. 80 Backlash. Number 30, Big D. And we are underway, and out first is our Chola. That is number 3. No, 1-3. That's, no, 1-3. That's someone that we'll figure out and let you know. But Mecca is also out of the pack. Cholas do have the lead. And the jam has in. No, that's doll.
Not a problem. Level up your game with the new Rydell Solaris 2.0. Precision, power, and performance. Rydell P1 in the lobby.
We're right back at that action. That is Cinco de Mayhem with the star for the Cholas. Jamming for the Barbies, Royalty, and it's Royalty who is out first. So in the early goings, each team trading leads. Royalty gonna come in, look to pick up some points, calls it off just as Cinco de Mayhem rolls on in. Let's see if anybody got points there on that jam. 1 point going up for the Barbies.
Speaking of one, did you know raffle tickets are only $1 each?
Hey.
They have kick-ass prizes. All the money goes to our charities. Did you know we raised $20,000 last year for charity?
Woo woo. That's pretty impressive.
Yippee for us.
Jaws Breaker wearing that star for the Cholas, facing off against Malibu Mayhem for the Barbies. And Jaws picks up an early penalty. That means we have a power jam. Power jam. Jam de poder. So power jam for the Barbies. And Malibu Mayhem is out, has lead, coming back around. Looking to find a way through and is able to pass through. Gets 4 points for the Barbies, so now just 3 points between the teams.
And Jaws Breaker is back on the track for the Cholas.
Jaws made that initial pass.
Looks like Malibu Mayhem attempted to call the jam. There it went.
Yeah, I saw that on the outside. Maybe thought about calling it, and for whatever reason, it wasn't called, so went on through, getting some more points.
Figured as I'm still skating, I might as well get some points.
Exactly, and there was still time as Jaws had just made an initial pass. So we do have a lead change, my friends. And jam number 4 has begun. That is Holly Ween with the star for the Cholas. Ween out first, has picked up lead. Bitch Barbie wearing the star for the Barbies. Ween with a lovely apex jump.
That's a star pass for the Barbies.
Super Pie now wearing that star. Ween with the call off, adding 8 points to that Cholas score.
Shout out to Rydell Skates and the family of brands, proud sponsor of RollerCon 2025. P1 in the lobby, go and check out what they have. A lot of good stuff. Someone neglected to do any of the Rydell announcements. Yeah, whoops.
Cholas out first. That's Kill V Mame taking lead.
Seems intentional.
And Barbies still looking to get out of that pack. Kill getting knocked to the outside, recycled back. Enchanted Evening Barbie with that star for the Barbies after a successful star pass.
That's going to widen the lead for the Cholas.
Absolutely. Looking at an 11-point difference here.
Still a lot of clock ticks before the end of the game. Anything could happen.
Kill V Mames adding 4 more points to that Cholas lead. Pack getting very spread out as Kill V Mame goes to the outside, finds some space. Then back to the end all the way through before calling off the jam. So a big 12-point jam there for Kill V Mame and the Cholas.
If any of you think you have some boss tricks, you can complete in the 187 Killer Tricks contest. All levels are welcome, great prizes, and it's a super fun expression session. Sign up at the QRs in the park or at the 187 booth in the lobby.
Ragin' Bajin wearing the star for the Barbies. Cinco de Mayhem for the Cholas. And it's Rage out first, has picked up lead. Bad Habit Barbie looking for a recycle there, but no takers as Cinco is out on that initial. And Rage gonna call it off before Cinco gets to the pack. 4-point jam for the Barbies.
Over at Rydell Skates, the Radar Halo Alloy is here. Check out Radar wheels inside the Rydell booth. P1 lobby, maybe they can pronounce it better than I can.
Jaws with the star for the Cholas. And I believe that's Weird Barbie for the Barbies. But Jaws out first, has established lead. Weird Barbie now also out of the pack. Jaws from the outside to the in. Calls it off just as Weird Barbie gets to the pack. 3 points going up for the Cholas, able to hold the Barbies scoreless.
Nice palindrome in the score box there. We want to thank you for Woofta Insurance for providing a water truck this year. Please try not to spill in the water area. Save someone a nasty injury on the track. The way it's written, it means save the injury for the track. Maybe that's just me.
Halloween with that star for the Cholas out first, designated lead, but coming up very quickly is Super Pie.
Pay a visit to the Antic booth and get fit for the versatile AR2 and the lightweight Jet Carbon. That's at Rydell. They're in the lobby. P1.
Kilby May wearing that star for the Cholas. Barbie Jammer to be named right now. That's Bianca Swagger. Both teams' blockers really shutting it down, preventing Jammers from getting out. But Kilby Mame now out. Going to the inside. Stopped there by B. Randy along with Enchanted Evening Barbie. Now through for 4. Bianca Swagger still looking for some space to get out of that pack. Peace War and Metallica Breath there. With Hot Pepper really locking it down. Start past a Bad Habit Barbie, but Peace War instantly tracking on Barbie, preventing any forward motion. So 7 points going to go up for the Cholas on that jam.
Reminder to everybody to please clean up after yourself. Your mom probably doesn't volunteer here, but even if she does, give that woman a break. We're all adults. Clean up your shit. Yeah, I cursed, and I'm happy for it.
Lola Chola wearing the star for the Cholas. And Royalty has that star for the Barbies. Royalty is lead. Lola, though, out of that pack. And the call off. 4 points going up for the Barbies. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now vámonos. Estamos listos. Jaws Breaker has the star for the Cholas. And is out first. American Hurl Doll wearing that star for the Barbies, also out of the pack. All the action coming into the turns. Jaws going from the out to the in, now through for 4. American Hurl Doll also through for 4. Jaws looking for some open lanes. Trying to pass as many hips as possible before calling it off. An 8-6 jam in favor of the Cholas, who are sitting at 47. The Barbies with 23.
If you want to roll quick on your skates, think quick bearings from Rydell when precision meets performance. P1 in the lobby.
Whistle blows, action begins. Holly Ween wearing the star for the Cholas finds that outside lane with a sliver of space, and that's all it takes for Ween to bust through and pick up lead. Super Pie is in that penalty box, so we have a power jam. Power jam, jam de poder. Pack moving very quickly into the turns. Ween passing and adding 4 points to that Chola score. Cholas resetting their blockers as Ween comes up, but getting some offensive assistance there from Tenacious D. Ween now through for 4 more. Super Pie back on the track after that 30-second penalty. Ooh, beautiful apex jump by Holly Ween. Ween slalom through the pack, looks for some space on that outside lane, knocked out by Enchanted Evening Barbie, but gets right back on the track, finds space through, knocked out again and decides to just call it off. And 16 points might be a good spot to stop.
There's Bad Habit Barbie giving a hug to the opposing player. Seems like a good habit to me.
Oh, we're going to have a Peace War jam here for the Cholas. Ragin' Bajin with that star for the Barbies. A little bit of blocking there at the beginning, and then bumping right out is Peace War, who picks up lead. Rage also out of the pack. Pack moving quickly into turns 3 and 4. Peace War going to pick up all 4 points before that call off.
Just a reminder, if you ordered marquee bout tickets, you can pick them up at merch if you pre-ordered. If you haven't, there's still tickets available. They're only $15 and you get a guaranteed seat, and all proceeds go to the charity.
That's right. The only way to have a seat in those red bleachers is if you purchase a ticket. Whistle blows. That's Lola Chola. And jam ends.
If you have money questions, you can go see Storm Surge at booth 14. She'll help you get your ducks in a row. She's working for Jamie Rosen, financial advisor for Edward Jones. She's in booth 14 again.
All right, Lola Chola with the star for the Cholas. And Pinball Barbie with the star for the Barbies. It's Pinball Barbie who is out first, coming back now, looking to pick up points, but Lola Chola also coming up quickly. Pinball Barbie going to get some points and call it off. Successfully adds 4 to the Barbies score and holding Chola scoreless.
Hey, Lolita Bonita, did I tell you that I won a raffle item?
You did not?
I totally did. Yeah,
Very
you know how
exciting.
I got it from buying a raffle ticket in the RollerCon lobby at the raffle desk. You can win cool stuff like B&B Cabanas and sponsor swag while you support charity.
Perfect. Well played. Whistle blows and we're right back at it. That is Cinco de Mayhem jamming for the Cholas, and Charlie Tango with that star for the Barbies. Charlie Tango there with a big recycle back to Cinco. Now everybody in the pack just up past the pivot line. Uh-oh. Charlie Tango in that penalty box. That means we have a power jam. Power jam.
Is that a head block?
Gem de poder. One of the Cholas blockers gonna join Charlie Tango there in that penalty box. Cinco de Mayhem still looking to get out of the pack. CT Scan, Enchanted Evening Barbie, and B Randy making it difficult. But Charlie Tango coming in to the pack and busts right on through. Cinco getting recycled back. 4 points going up for Charlie Tango and the Barbies. Cinco now out of the pack. Charlie Tango adding 4 more points, 8 so far on the jam. Jam ends. 1 point going to go up for the Cholas. Score 35-68 in favor of the Cholas.
Okay, here's a PSA they wrote 3 times in all caps every time. No skates and drinks. No skates and drinks. Did you hear me? I said no skates and drinks. You can have skates or you can have drinks. You cannot have both.
So what you're saying is if I have skates, I have no drinks.
Also, if you have drinks, you have no skates.
Oh, thank you for that clarification.
Here to help.
Let's clarify what's happening on the track. That's Mecca with the star for the Barbies, but in the lead is Peace War. Peace War doing some blocking here, preventing Mecca from getting around. Peace War does have lead. So Peace War pulling Mecca into the pack, allowing those blockers to back up on Mecca so Peace War can get all up in that mix and start to pick up some points. But Peace War might have picked up points, but definitely picked up a forearm call, and that means we have a power jam. Power jam. Gem de poder. Barbie's coming on in, looking to bust up that gang of Cholas and open up some space for Mecca. Backlash getting knocked to the outside, coming right back on that track though as Peace War out of the box and about to get all up in the mix. Little hippity hop on that inside corner. And Peace War flying.
That's a flying Chola, and you never want to be on the receiving end of that.
Eight 4 jam in favor of the Cholas takes that score to 76-39.
Go check out TSG and Wifa skates. Beautiful fit, exceptional comfort, and they are built for every skater. Go talk to TSG and Wifa in booths 40 and 43. They have 3 booths.
Hey, we love free around here. American Hurled are wearing that star for the Barbies. But it's the Cholas jammer who is out first. Kill V Mame on the way back to pick up some points as American Hurl Doll recycled back to the jam line, has to start all over again. Metallica Breath with some lovely blocking. And Kill V Mame going from the outside to the inside, scooches on through, 4 points in the air, and the jam is ended.
Them Things Creations. They have laser cut earrings, accessories, and gifts made by Derby Nerds for Derby Nerds. In booth 20. Sounds like some really nice stuff.
That whistle blows, means the action has begun. B. Randy for the Barbies out first, establishes lead very quickly. And Chola's jammer, Lola Chola, out of the pack. Now coming around, skating very quickly. Space opens on that inside lane. B. Randy is through for 4. Lola Chola still a couple to beat. Oof, little tumble down there on that curve. Everybody getting up and moving forward. Charlie Tango with some blocking action there. And oh, we got a back block on B. Randy. Wah, wah. That means we have a power jam. Power jam. Jam de poder. For the Cholas. Y Lola Chola. 4 puntos más. Para las Cholas. Lola Chola ha regresado. Buscando un espacio. Pero es B. Randy regresando del caja de penales. B. Randy straight from that penalty box through the pack, adds 4 to the score. Lola Chola 4 more up 2 on the way back. And the jam ends. And it's an even 12 points for each jammer there in jam number 19. Score 51-92, about 3 minutes left in the game.
You can visit the radar booth outside to view the complete line of wheels, including the popular Halo. The Rydell booth, P1 in the lobby. Gonna get through the Rydells.
Jaws Breaker with the star for the Cholas. Weird Barbie for the Barbies, but it's Jaws breaking through the pack and establishing lead for the Cholas. Weird Barbie now out of the pack. Jaws calls it off. Picks up 4. Cholas now 96, Barbies 51, just about 2 minutes left in this game. 20 jams in, getting ready for jam 21. Remember to pick up those marquee tickets. If you already ordered them, if you pre-ordered them, you can get them at the merch booth. If you still want to get some, you can also get them at the merch booth. Ragin' Bajin wearing the star for the Barbies. For the Cholas is Naughty Havoc. Successful star pass to Super Pie, who is now out of the pack. Naughty Havoc gonna call it off.
Hey, Lolita, do you happen to know which teams are playing in the full-length bout tonight?
I do believe that is the Matrix. The Matrix versus Fury Road.
That's right. I, for one, can't wait to see Neo go up against Max. I hear he's really mad. That's at 6 p.m. tonight right here on track C1, and there are still VIP tickets available. If you go out and you pay $15, you get a guaranteed seat in the comfy seats.
And every dollar for those tickets does go to charity. And there's the whistle. Action has begun. Royalty wearing the star for the Barbies. Hot Pepper for the Cholas. Hot Pepper at the top of the pack. Almost out, but gets knocked to the outside, recycled back. Hot Pepper, I guess, did get out of the pack and gets lead, but was chased down, knocked out, and had to be recycled. Royalty also now with the recycle from Metallica Breath. Hot Pepper looking to get out of that pack. Got some offensive assistance from Peace War. Now through for 4. Or no, pardon me. Finished the initial pass. That was a redo on an initial pass. And we have had a successful star pass. Mecha now jammer for the Barbies. And Hot Pepper is going to pick up some points and call it off. Looks like 3 are going to go up for the Cholas. Your unofficial score, 99-52.
Up here in the announcer booth, we'd like to thank everybody involved in this game, all of the players, all the coaches, the NSOs, the skate officials, everybody. And I am Hellbilly.
I am Loquita Bonita.
And we are your announcers for Barbies versus Chola.
Stick around, more action coming soon.